What's your Tyler's back with another movie review. It's been a while. It's been a month. I know since that Green Lantern movie review. Which, yeah, the less I say about that, the better. But that's out of the way. So we can talk about the Fullmetal Alchemist conquering of Shamballa. Shamballa. Okay, that's what it's called. Yeah, I keep forgetting what the title of this one's called, but this is actually the first time I actually talk about Full Metal Alchemist on this channel. Um, so if you're case wondering, this is a Japanese anime show, so yeah, there's that. So that's probably why. Um, but I did think this was better than the Green Lantern movie because yeah, that movie stunk. But anyways, the release date in this was a Japan release, so there's that. It was July 23rd, 2005. That's probably why. Um, but we got here in America under DVD form, so screw it. I don't know, whatever. Um, so anyways, let's talk about this. And now tomorrow will be another Wrestling Thumbs or Farts video, but you already know what that one is. It's Brock Lesnar post Roman Reigns. I don't know why I chose that, but yeah, that was like was like Brock doing basically nothing other than that feud with Cody Rhodes. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. Anyways, if you, so yeah, trust the process. That's all I have to say. Monday will be the season premiere of Raw. You'll see a review of that. Probably not. It's just gonna stay. I'll wait till Survivor Series to do a live review of that. Anyways, after Edward Elric recovered from his arm and his brother Alpha's bodies, Edward is dragged from his home world through the gates of alchemy. So this is like some multiverse stuff. So yeah, I know. Current United States champion LA Knight t-shirt. I got this a year ago at the post payback event, but whatever. The secure of alchemy's energy to a pearl world of Earth in 1923, the world is fully governed by the laws of modern society instead of alchemy. When Edward arrives there, he discovers that he has been stripped of his alchemy powers and nearly restore arm and leg. I know, SpongeBob reference, just not about SpongeBob, but he's my broadcast colleague. You get it. But anyways, 2 years later in Munich, Germany, Edward responds a rocketeer with his friend Alpha Heinz, a young man who remembers Alpha in his hope and return to his Earth. Edward rescues a pursuer woman named Nasha from being sold. Nasha, who responds Ed's friend Rose, is taken in by Edward to live with Arm and Alphonse and being having vicious conversation Edward's life in his world. The next day, Edward meets Frank Long and Jewish film director Renee by King Bradley, who precede Edward helping him hunt down a dragon he has been speaking from inspire for his next film, The Dragon. The Dragon. Okay. Which turns out to be Envy. So yeah, one of the main villains of this show. So there's that. Attacks Edward, but is then weakened and captured by members of the True Society. The True Society, led by Kira Honshrin and Daite Ekran, used Envy and Edward's kidnapping father as I cannot pronounce his name. I'm sorry, I can't. As catalyzing to open a portal to Edward's world, believe it to be the Utopia Shamballa. After learning about it from Humlin, a number of army soldiers are sent through the portal, only to emerge on the other side in the city of Lorraine as mutated zombie-like creatures. Alphon, who is vigilant Lauren fighting off the army soldiers and merging parts of his soul to the three of their suits to aid him in combat. Meanwhile, okay, enough with the SpongeBob reference, but I have to do the one-liners on there. Edward breaks into the Troll Society headquarters and constantly respond the portal, returning the dead armor soldiers to Earth and allow Alphon from to briefly reunite with his brother before his soul returns to his body. And Sir Edward's determines to return to his world. Alphon is guaranteed the Homer's wrath to the underground city, Amuse Central City, to reopen the gates of alchemy. There they are attacked by the Hummer Glittering, who fights Immortality Wonder's wrath at Wrath in City. Alphon asks Mortality to open the gate. Meanwhile, in the True Society, proceeding Noshrin into getting them, who got them on how to correctly open the gate, on what she had learned from reading Edward's mind. Edward learned from Lang that the True Society plans to use the weapons from his world to help run in his attempt to start a revolution, and head to stop them. Honoraries and Evie are both transforming at the same time. That Alphon transformates strongly in wrath with the gate open, actually led a feet into the other world when she gains the ability to use alchemy power. However, she begins to go mad with power and fear of her new surrounding and launch an attack on Central City. Alfred launches Edward in a rocket powered plane to return him to his world before being gutted out. Edward approaches in his world, reuniting with Alphonse and their friend Winnie, who fits Edward with new auto male limbs. I'll talk about this right now. If you've never seen these, they're kind of really like the two lost their mother, and then they tried to bring her back, but it didn't went well. Basically, Al lost his entire body. Edward lost his arm and leg, and replaced it with armor, basically. So that's why the Alchemist military messages to stop most of Edward's soldiers with help from Roy Mustang. Edward battles Atrin before Alpha transforms parts of his soul to a group of armor which have her surrounded as her fate by them are unknown. She basically died, basically, at the end of it. So spoiler alert. Upon repairing in her own world, Atrin is covered with shadows creature from the gate and basically killed her by an offer with soon Mustang's friend Mary Hunger made out of alarm to her new monster in appearance, understood the danger pursued by the connection between the two worlds. Edward returns to Earth to seal the gate on the other side, knowing he'll be trapped there forever. Instead of seeing the gate on the other world side, as per Edward's request, however, Alphonse has Mustang seal the gate and follow Edward to remain with his brother. Following Alphonse's funeral, the Elric brothers leave Marjorie and Nora in searching to destroy the weapons meant to use in Hitler's attack and make their new homes a safe place. And that's how the movie ends. It's tough, really. I enjoyed this for what it was, but yeah, I get a C plus. It's a good movie, but it's not one you watch over and over again, like the SpongeBob 2004 movie or Ready to Rumble or some other fun movies I love watching over and over again. The open season movies. The Barnyard, stuff like that. C plus. The next trilogy, I hadn't done a more than two or three. I never really seen these all full Ice Age collection. So that's the first one, and then let's open this. So that's the first one. Then the Meltdown, then Dawn of the Dinosaurs, Central Drift, and what's the other one? Collision Course. So yeah. So join me tomorrow for my next Wrestling Dumpster Fires video. It's Brock Lesnar post Roman Reigns. So yeah, like this video, comment below, subscribe to this channel right here, and click the notification bell. As well as my secondary channel, Titles Red Reviews. So you'll see on Thursday, WCW Fall Brawl 1999. Oh boy. At least I had Goldberg Dynel's page on that show, but that show stuck big time. Bye-bye. And Monday will be my Raw review also. Season premiere of Raw. Bye-bye.